guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Preeti and I'm India's first cruelty-free beauty blogger. I talk about all things cruelty-free and I also cover vegan beauty and lifestyle tips. If this is the kind of content that you might enjoy, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and continue watching this video. Today's video is going to be a part of the ongoing cruelty-free informative series that I have on my YouTube channel. If you haven't watched it out, I'm going to leave the link somewhere up here so that you guys can check those videos out before watching this video. A lot of you guys on Instagram DM me asking me, how can I transition to cruelty-free beauty? I have so many products that are tested on animals. Should I throw all of them? How do I go about it? Is cruelty-free makeup expensive? And all of those questions. So in today's video, I'm going to help you guys transition to cruelty-free beauty. So take your notepad and start making notes because these are a few tips that are really gonna help you out. The first and most important tip is please don't throw all of your makeup away. If it's not cruelty-free, that doesn't mean you should throw it away, you guys. It's all of your hard-earned money. And at some point, you really wanted those products. You saved up for those products. So don't trash all of those products just yet. It's very easy to feel guilty about using products that are tested on animals, especially if you've made up your mind to switch to cruelty-free beauty. I know how difficult that can be because I was in that same boat and it was not easy for me. The first instinct I had was, you know what, I'm going to throw all of these products and I'm just going to do a vanity refresh, but that's not feasible. It's expensive and technically not possible if you don't know anything about cruelty-free beauty or if you've never really tried out any cruelty-free beauty products. This brings us to point number 2, which is where you look for dupes, alternatives and substitutes for your non-cruelty-free products. So now that you've already made up your mind that you want to trash all of these products, this is a good time to look for alternatives. So basically, if you have a good foundation, but it's not cruelty-free, look for substitutes in the cruelty-free range, you guys. Now, the best part about this is when you're almost done with your non-cruelty-free product, you have a cruelty-free one waiting on the shelf for you, which means the transition is slow, steady, well-researched, and you don't have to jump back to a product that's tested on animals just because you couldn't find a dupe. So while you're finishing off a product, make the most of this time to look for an alternative, and this will make it easier for you to switch one by one, each product one by one, slow and steady. The next point is about following cruelty-free beauty bloggers. Now, there are a lot of cruelty-free bloggers in the international space that I highly respect and look up to. In fact, a lot of my research comes through their research as well, and that's Cruelty-Free Kitty, Logical Harmony. I also regularly follow Leaping Bunny certifications and PETA certifications. It's really important to be well informed, you guys. In India, you can follow me. A lot of upcoming bloggers also are talking about cruelty-free, but please do your research as well. It is important to have all your research in place when it comes to if the ingredients are tested on animals, final products tested on animals, are they selling online in China, are they selling offline in China? And when you follow cruelty-free beauty bloggers, that helps you get a thorough researched information. You know, it helps you skip that step a bit, although I still recommend you do your own research, but it makes it easier. It's a support system for you, you know. You can always go back and check out their information, and that will make it easier for you to switch to cruelty-free beauty. You can always email cruelty-free beauty bloggers. You can always DM me too. I'm very active on Instagram DMs to help you with reaching out to brands in case they haven't responded to your queries. This brings us to the next point where you replace one non-cruelty-free product with a cruelty-free product. So now after you have done all your research with following bloggers, you've looked up all the dupes and you've made up your mind that I want to transition to cruelty-free, this is a good time to start replacing one product after the other. Don't just go on a huge haul and buy all cruelty-free products. That's just going to be really expensive. So while you're doing your dupes, replace one product at a time, be it shampoo, be it conditioner, mascara, body lotion, whatnot, one product at a time. This will make the transition smoother, and you know, when you do it slowly, it's what makes it stay. If you're going to do something fast, it's going to be so overwhelming and you're just going to not want to do it. It's going to be so difficult for you to keep up because you're going to find it expensive because you've done this huge haul unnecessarily. So replacing one product at a time eases you into the process and also helps you find the right product that matches your skin type, hair type, and so on. The next point is where you look into all of the cruelty-free logos. There are 3 main logos which are internationally recognized, and it's important for you guys to be well informed about these logos and what they actually stand for. So I'm going to help you with these logos. The first one is the PETA symbol of cruelty-free. They also have a cruelty-free and vegan symbol. Now, PETA verifications, I don't hold them 100%. I very often find them inaccurate because PETA verifications usually don't re-accredit. So for instance, if a brand says I'm cruelty-free, they're like, okay, cool, you're cruelty-free, you come under the department of your products are not tested on animals, and there you have it. It's not audited every single year. So if I, as a brand, tell PETA that I'm cruelty-free, I don't test on animals, they don't have to check again every single year, and that could be a problem. Because a lot of brands, after the first 2 years, might shift into mainland China for a bigger market, and this could be an issue. Not only that, PETA also doesn't check if the ingredients are tested on animals. So while the final product may not be tested on animals, it's also important to check if the ingredients are tested on animals or not. They also don't check if the suppliers of the products are complying with these rules, if their ingredients are tested on animals or not. So I wouldn't hold PETA verification to the T. I always do my own research because a lot of brands that PETA has verified, like Dove, they sell in mainland China. So a lot of confusion around that. Do your own research, guys. The next certification is Leaping Bunny, and I love Leaping Bunny because they have extremely strict policies in place when it comes to audits every single year, when it comes to checking if the ingredients are tested on animals, if the final products are tested on animals, are the suppliers testing on animals. The companies who want to get certified by Leaping Bunny have to put forth paperwork and proof that the suppliers are not testing on animals. Now, Leaping Bunny does certify brands that have parent companies that test on animals. So it's very often you'll find a parent company that tests on animals. However, the other brands that fall under them don't test on animals. So Leaping Bunny does give them a verification. However, the brand has to prove that they are a standalone company and that their animal testing policies are different from that of their parent company. I personally really love Leaping Bunny certifications, and I respect them for all the hard work that they're doing. The third one, Choose Cruelty-Free CCF, is from Australia. It's recognized in Australia, and it's a very small team of people. They make sure that all the products comply with their no animal testing policies. They do not cover brands whose parent companies test on animals. However, they don't do audits every single year because they are a small company, so it's not that easy to get all of this in place. CCF also makes sure that the raw materials, the ingredients, post-market, pre-market testing, none of that is done on animals. I think that's amazing for such a small team to do such amazing work. It's amazing. Now, while you have all of these three bunny logos, please be sure to do your own research too. Don't just fall for branding and logos always. It's really important to do your research, guys. Just because a brand says something doesn't mean you have to take it to the T. When it comes to ingredients, it is difficult to do your own research, but when it comes to certifications, it's very, very easy to find if a company is lying or not. The next tip is to shop local, you guys. Shopping local will help you not only save money, but also help you transition to cruelty-free way faster. You guys, in India, products can't be tested on animals, which means 99% of our brands are cruelty-free because we simply can't test products on animals in India. And I'm so proud to be Indian because India has banned these horrible animal testing laws, and I really wish more countries could do that, especially mainland China. So if an Indian brand has to sell in mainland China, they will obviously have to test their products in China because in India you can't do them. Now, majority of the local brands in India don't sell to mainland China. They don't even ship abroad. Very few of them ship abroad because most of them are indie brands that simply cannot afford the customs, shipping, and all of those documentations. This makes it really easy for you guys to transition to cruelty-free. You guys, Indian brands are really stepping the game up with their skincare, beauty, hair care. In fact, right now, almost 80% of the products I use are all Indian brands, and most of them are way better than the international ones. Now, if you're watching this in America or if you're watching this in Canada, you do have a lot of indie brands that don't test on animals because, let's face it, animal testing is expensive, so not everybody can afford it, which makes it easier for you to transition to cruelty-free, start shopping local. It's really going to help not just you with your transition, but also with your local businesses, because right now it's the need of the hour to shop local in whichever country you are in. The next tip is using cruelty-free filters on your e-commerce websites. a lot of websites internationally, and even in India, guys, Nykaa, the website Nykaa, has a filter where you can choose vegan and cruelty-free products, which makes it really easy for you to categorize all your products and filter out the non-cruelty-free ones. Now, when you use these filters, a lot of times you'll find products that test on animals in China that show up like Dove, herbal essences, Pantene, and yes, they don't test on animals in India, but they test on animals in China. There's no partial cruelty-free. You're either a cruelty-free brand or you're not. So be sure to do your own research too, because there is a lot of vagueness when it comes to these filters. But I personally find these filters useful because all the non-cruelty-free is just bifurcated, and then you can just pick and choose with your own research. The next point is to do your own research, you guys. Put up your reading glasses, do your research, go online, Google the hell out of everything, do your research. Information, knowledge is the biggest possession that you can have in your life, which will help you excel in every part of your life, not just cruelty-free, but in general, you guys, be it skincare, hair care, food that you eat, life that you live. It's so important to be well informed. Do your research. If you feel that a blogger has spoken about a certain ingredient or a certain product that is not cruelty-free or not vegan and so on, be sure to check with them. Do your research and speak to them, DM them, email them, so that they can get back to you with why they feel a certain product is not cruelty-free or why they feel a certain product is cruelty-free. A lot of brands fall under the gray area simply because they don't want to come out and say, hey, we don't test on animals. It's the same thing with Lakme in India. A lot of people feel that the brand tests on animals simply because it's owned by Hindustan Unilever, which tests on animals. They've got Pantene, Sunsilk, and all of that. But the brand doesn't test on animals because they're manufacturing in India and only selling in India. So a lot of people out there say that Lakme is not cruelty-free, but that's not the case, you guys. Lakme is cruelty-free. I've had multiple chats with the brand, and I will be making an in-depth video about Indian brands, cruelty-free, and all of that very soon. The next tip is about embracing the journey and not getting too overwhelmed. There's a lot of content online, graphic images, graphic videos that can make you feel horrible about the fact that you were using products that were tested on animals, but don't get too stressed, because now that you are aware, you're making better decisions, and that should motivate you. If you want to make this journey fun, it's going to be really fun, you know, researching stuff, getting in touch with beauty bloggers, emailing brands. You know, so many of you guys DM me and we have quick chats about these. You tell me, hey Preeti, can you reach out to this brand? Is this brand cruelty-free? Can you help me understand this? And I'm always replying to you guys. And this is a really cool way of having a community thing going on and also embracing the entire journey. Don't be overwhelmed, embrace the journey, go slow, replace one product at a time, and do as much as research as you can, and don't be overwhelmed with what you see. Final tip is helping others move into cruelty-free beauty as well. So share the information, share the research, talk about these things with your family, with your friends. Encourage them to make better purchasing choices, especially when it comes to beauty, hair care, skincare. We don't need our vanity to be tested on animals. The whole idea of embracing the journey is getting more people on, right? And if you're not going to spread the word with your knowledge, then what's the point of knowledge? We need to spread it, help more people be aware. So the final tip for you guys is to spread knowledge, help people be more aware of what products are tested on animals, how they're tested on animals, and help them make better purchasing decisions. And that's about it, you guys. 10 tips that will help you transition to a cruelty-free journey. I really wish you guys can start your transition journey if you haven't already. I love the fact that so many of you guys have taken it upon yourself to transition to a cruelty-free beauty journey. So many of you guys DM me, and it really makes my day when you guys tell me that I've transitioned to all cruelty-free in my makeup or to all cruelty-free with my hair care. I've gone completely cruelty-free. This is like music to my ears, and it makes me really, really happy. If you have a loved one, your friends, family, anybody who wants to transition to cruelty-free but don't really know where to start, please share this video with them, and this will really help them to not be overwhelmed by all the information online and slowly, steadily transition to cruelty-free beauty. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and comment below telling me about what are your favorite cruelty-free brands, both Indian and international. Let's make this a space that's going to help people switch to cruelty-free brands in India and also internationally. Additionally, I would love to hear from you and know more about your cruelty-free journey. Let me know in the comments below, when did you start the transition to cruelty-free? How far have you you come? Have you transitioned 100% already? I would love to know all of this from you guys. And while you're at it, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out all of my previous videos right here. I will catch you guys in the next videos. Till then, take care of yourself, do your research, and switch to cruelty-free beauty. Bye!